With the new season ahead of us, teams continue with better preparations. We touch on some of the games that play over the weekend, be it at the Premier League level and be it at the Super League level. Hello and welcome. A beautiful edition of Monday, the 8th of August. The year is 2022. Libhola Eswatini. In the absence of your host, Patrice Msiba, of course, I'll be with you for a couple of minutes to talk about some of the things that highlighted the weekend, where Stakuruma Igakurugat Inzabaye, a Nazarene Compassionate Mission, where they had a tournament to assist mostly two teams within the Manzini, being Manzini Wanderers and Denver Sundowns. Down at Mplangano, what was unfolding? Two teams just joined in the fight against gender-based violence, even pertaining to violence. These games were brought in the name of fighting against violence. Of course, Sundowns are taking the glory on the day in the presence of the supporters in Hlangano. We also cross over to the Buffaloes ladies team. They're representing the country in this year's Total CAF Champions League. Under the regional competitions, their first defeat against Green Buffaloes. There were two Buffaloes in one field. One Buffaloes had to be down, and it was the youngest Buffalo of Eswatini. 4 goals against Green Buffaloes of Zambia. The second game will be against Olympic de Morini of Comoros. We'll also touch on that. Without forgetting that our in-house analyst took a drive to Kilani Stadium in Peak to look at the regional, playoffs, where we've got 2 teams that have now qualified for the National First Division, including the Kappa Kappa. We also know about that team. They have done this for the first time. What does that mean? That mean for the team? And how was the performance? We can see how much Emaswati have been looking for this new season. And otherwise, I'll just give you an update that will be with you for roughly about 20 to 25 minutes, as Eswatini TV will keep being one of the TV stations that entertain you and bring you things that are world entertaining. As from 9:30, we'll be crossing over live to Birmingham, where we'll be witnessing the official closing of the 2022 Commonwealth Games. Remember, we do have a team Eswatini in there, so we have to honor that as well. He's already in the house. Nguvusele.
Fabrice, ngiyabonga ukumukela ehlelweni lakho ngikuthola ukukhuluma uvusele ema-loyal viewers. Fabrice, ngidawuthatha leli thuba isikhashanyana nje ngithi labo labalahlekelwe ihlobo onke ama-loyal viewers elalahlekelwe ihlobo ngithi mathutu nalabo labaphathekile. Fabrice, ngiyathi ukuthi some of them baye bathi nababukela leli show umoya wabo uphakame kancane, sithi uNkulunkulu akelule isandla abaphilise noma ngikuphi labaphatheke khona, sida emoyeni noma enyameni, sithi uNkulunkulu akelule isandla abaphilise.
Wow, beautiful message, of course, coming for our top analyst here at Eswatini TV. It means a lot, of course, coming from him. There should be a reason, but let's also appreciate the message. Master, kicking off things, Rafri, you took a drive to Kilani Stadium over the weekend. There is a reason you went there. And I know whenever you take a drive, there's something you want to go see. You're not about only watching the Premier League. You're not only about watching the Champions League. You want to know what's etikotsini gwendegana. Wafike Kilani wakanza.
Fabrice, ukhumbula ukuthi emaqembu lang2 la tophile kuma leagues awo noma la cetha senzaweni ekuqala kuma leagues awo eNorthern Super League nase Southern Super League. Siyakhumbula ukuthi ngala eSouthern kwathopha iBilly Ocean. I remember that game, final game bayidlala ne Blue Ocean. Very 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 entertaining game. So last week badlala first leg ba draw 0-0. So i second leg bayidlalile eKilani Stadium in front of the chairman wakhona kaHoho, Mr. Nigel wakashongo, in front of Minister Mabulala Masego. Lo inhlito yakhe ithutana kakhulu neBilly Ocean because basenza onyanga kubo. Yes, emaphalaleni, yes. So iclose kakhulu kuye ngala ikapakapa yona ngala chairman wabo ngumhlonishwa gcina Dlamini wasemayiwane. So ngicabanga ukuthi and bakhulumile ke before the game.
So it was a battle of the of bashonishwa.
Bekuyibhekli yabo bahlonishwa bakhona ngala kaHoho. But nje Fabrice, ngicabanga ukuthi iSuper League team kapakapa bayotholile ama chances, bayotholile ama chances and bayotholile ama chances ikapakapa lomnye ngimvila khuluma eceleni kwamatha ulipali lithuthiwe ngendlela bebathola ngayo ama chances abo bangakhona ukuthi bawaconvert abe magoli bakhona abadlali lo cishe ubabona ukuthi they are ready ukuthi badlale ka first division days kuna J4 lo dlala ku defense wakamaseko a very very solid defender yena Maseko so ngicabanga ukuthi nabo they have a very good squad nangala ku Billy Ocean kunebadlali just 22 sazi masuku man I remember him as a young boy back in 2006-7
Premier League material.
He played for Sipet some years back.
The name is ringing a bell to me.
Yeah, even Ilov wayidlalela so ngicabanga ukuthi is one of my talented players yena sazi masuku. Otherwise the teams played well. Nakule game lena kuthi team le korile igoli kube 0-0. Remember ngithi first leg kube 0-0 Prince of Wales labe khoste khona iBilly Ocean. So ekhilani espeak bese khoste ikapakapa nakhona kwaba 0-0 lephocelele ukuthi le game sale iya kuma penalties uyawatha ama penalties ukuthi ane every player even ama star players ayawageje ama penalty.
And also appreciating ukuthi we had to get referees from Premier League level ukuthi ba officiate le game kusho something lo.
Yeah, I think bo Rafael njoba usho Premier League referee yena Tulane FIFA accredited referee first assistant referee Zamani Smelane second assistant referee Gcina Mamba top referees list now
asifenetical ukuthi bekufuna mina ngipronyothe mina now you know officiating wasn't fair so they had the best in the field.
Encourage the players ukuthi now so senodlala elite league because first division elite ku Super League so ngicabanga ukuthi channel leti ingcondo tebadlali ukuthi tilungiselele ukuthi titawugadza in ka first division na ka Premier League iwinile igcine wina ikapakapa kuma penalties. Yes ama fans angena all the way from Mayuwane bangena ekhatsi enkundleni ba celebrate because the team le iya ka first division for the first time. Yes coach Gilbert yena wakwaya ka first division
as a player.
No as a coach yes as a coach I coach I forgot the name but wakwa coach ka first division so yena akaqali ka first division experience yakhe itawudlala inzima lenkulu ukuthi asite yona ikapakapa ka first division.
You saw the attendance before we move on to other topics master ngibuka lendlela the supporters bebakhona in their numbers ukuchela something about ukuthi ibhola sebavele bayilambile
bayilambele kakhulu Fabrice bayilambele kakhulu I think ibhola kuma regions kukhona lele singakunaki kanzi ngiyo ibase yebhola yethu ngisi base nje because ngilaqala khona itimbanzi the roots of our football. If maybe singayicala sithatha serious I'm happy nje ukuthi yona iswazi track ibe sponsorisha yona i-league yakaho Super League ithatha serious kangana le midlalo lena so ngicabanga ukuthi if bantu bonke in the region look at ama teams sabona libonjeni iFlyers ihamba all the way igcina iwinile ishiselweni nakhona next week I promise ama loyal viewers ukuthi sitabalisele ishiselweni because kudlala second leg next week All Nation yayiwinile first leg but congratulations kuyo ikapakapa ilena iBilly Ocean
the green white in Billy Ocean
Billy Ocean coach wabo Mhlonishwa Dlamini ngicabanga ukuthi one of bo coach lesembonile ka Super League including bo Trevor including bo Sabelo Hlatshwako labakhonile ukuthi badlale kahle but nangala ikapakapa ngicabanga ukuthi ngale ngenhla ka ho speak sorry ikhombisile ukuthi they are one of the strongest team now sebaka first division Fabrice they need ukuthi ba recruit ema players la right yes a couple of them they are good they are ready ukuthi bawudlala ka first division but bathinga ukuthi ukuthi bangete kancane squad sabo.
Look at the excitement, of course, of this Kappa team. Excitement, history in the making. First edition in the National First Division. It means a lot. Some of the players could get offers at Premier League level. Sibobonile Badlali Bosante Dlamini over the last season, 7 Dreams. Who knows? They can also come and make a change. Now, moving on, those are not the only activities. But just before I move on, you know, Master, I appreciate the fact that you took a drive to go to Kilani just to give us also lokwendeka kuma region. Uyasithembisa ukuthi uthaya kuma imanye regions lokufaka ikhathi eshiselweni. Nalokuthi eshiselweni nje singaveta yini ukuthi indzawo yakho vele.
In fact both teams labekadlala eshiselweni. So ufuna ukungifaka lapho Fabrice kanye isikhathi eside. Both teams All Nation basenhlitweni yami nabaya kwe First Division kwekuqala bafuna ukuthi ngiyobavimbela. Ngomunye Cosmos I played against them I think over 10 times, so
ngicabanga nozinto
esenhlitweni yami.
Sitakucela ke Master thina nathi basolibonjeni uyifikele enyelanga ngoba nasofikile ho ufikile shiselweni
ufikile elibonjeni.
Yes, sitakucela ufike. Now, over the weekend, of course, while Master was at Kilani, he also got a chance to speak to some of the players and coaches and get reactions of how the playoffs were. These are some of the interviews.
No, le team yemango lokho iwinile nje lemango ujabulile, so everybody is welcome kuta to supporter. Ngeke ngikhona ngedwana i-team ngebandla, so nami ngithemba umango ukuthi utawuta atobona lokwendiwe kunabantwana. Then kuningi funa sithole abadlali ngibaboosta lapha nalapha. Le game beyimetima kakhulu. It was not an easy game. Nami ngiphume eseMagundwane. Maybe the ocean is strong. But ngiyabonga umdlalo ube muhle nabo Rafael abashashile a fair game. I'm happy with that. Senga encourage everybody ukuthi sakabuye aphose liches vivaneni i-team ihambe bafana sibakhuthate bodlala ka First Division. Ngekwenda lokho sigweme amaqala emakhaya ngoba labafana lokuthi babe labholeni kuba kuncane lokugangala emakhaya ngoba isikhathi esiningi basipenda lamabholeni kuthi umuntu oqaba ubugebengu.
I know, very excited. Ngijabule kakhulu lengakusho nje ngingabonga ku-sponsor sethu, ngibonge nalabasiphathele ibhola nekwekuthi ke nebalingani bami lebezidlala nabo ngalenyaka banga give up next time kutabangeko kuye ngeke kulungiselele bani na ubuka bekuyi tug of war kubidele bekafuna kuya pass, but at the end of the day bekumele sikudliwe munye, so ngayo ama results lawo.
Lena ibhola ngicabanga ukuthi kufuna ba-accept, bazamile batiphushile batikhandla bafike ekugcineni balile penalties ngadliwa noma bengibani, so ngeke ubasole kakhulu.
Point of respect, of course, from Mhlonishwa Dlamini, the Billy Ocean head coach. Now, moving on, Master, those were not the only activities over the weekend. In assisting the teams in Nazarene Compassionate Mission, Master, over the weekend down there in Nhlangano, they were running, I would say, a pre-season one-day tournament, first edition, where it involved some of the big guns of the Premier League, your Deva Sundowns and Manzini Wanderers. A game, I would say, the message was to try to assist in fighting against gender-based violence. Violence, one way to, deteriorate it or win peace is to try also to use football as a platform, knowing that it's one of the followed sport. Utaseli tu wapinzwa libhekise Nhlangano, Master, ufike wakanzana.
Fabrice ngicela kuveta nawo nje kancane ukuthi ngiwathanzile amagama amduduzi Nxumalo Sikhalo coach Manzini Wanderers asinciphisi siya isayicetha yabona. I hate abusive either men noma, because akhona ma-females la abusive. I hate ngenhlito yami yonke, so ngicabanga ukuthi nathi sitawuthatha leli thuba sikhuthade noma sicele kulabo labathanza kubeka sandla ukuthi umuntu awakhiwa ngenduku, umuntu unwakha ngithi nikhulumisane, because uma umcela lo muntu ukuthi nithanzane niyakhulumisana bambi ngenkani but nangabe sekonakele yini ngingaphindze ngihlale phasi nikhona ukulungisa lokho so I message leyo lecutshwe ngiyo iNazarene compassionate lokuthi the two teams akamanzini ngicabanga ukuthi baqale ngamanzini ngeDenver Sundowns naye Manzini Wanderers because ma teams lawo akamanzini and ngicabanga ukuthi Manzini center yelidolobha lethu batabe sebayanaba I want to believe because ushilo wakhona eNazarene compassionate ukuthi batawu next year itawuqhubeka ibe khona le tournament I'm happy ngaloko even the fans stadium bakaphusha the same message the players nabo and even nabo coach na ubalalela kahle but ke ngala ebholeni ke Fabisi ngicabanga ukuthi the two coaches Denver Sundowns yena eCarbot Masosha na Manzini Wanderers coach Mduduzi Sikhalo Nxumalo basebenzise these games as practice games there were a lot of mistakes this goal nje ngicabanga ukuthi mistake ye defense plus goalkeeper we Denver Sundowns lecthinga ukuthi eCarbot Masosha because le season le at least pre-season uyiqala kahle bekakhona ku Bible Society Cup last week na kunyalo udlala GPV Cup
yakip
ngeke ngithi this is fault kumele ukuthi nakabuka the highlights lawa akulungise but ngifuna kusho lokho Fabrice ukuthi at least yena eCarbot Masosha uqala isizini ube nayo pre-season iDenver Sundowns badlali cishe nangabe bakhonile ukuthi labeka abafuna bamlethele ngibo wayikhona kuyitrainer le team kanti last season siyamkhumbula ukuthi uqale October Nkulukelis wafika mid season kuyo iDenver Sundowns even nangala kuManzini Wanderers nakhona I feel like ufike kahle yena Mduduzi Sikhalo we remember him even nakuMalandi Chiefs even nakuMalady yes sithebe samhlekazi so ngicabanga ukuthi naye kuyiqala ku pre-season ube ne pre-season with the team uyati ma combination try different combinations because uyabona ukuthi the team yes bayathanza they are from Manzini bayathanza kulihlikihla but you know as a coach ukuthi wena ufuna ini maybe vele indlela yikubuyisa ema fans stadium lokuthi I team yakhe idlale entertaining game this the changing the passing between the two teams ngithanze kakhulu kuManzini Wanderers if nawubuka le ndlela bebaphaselana ngayo the last clip nje ngicabanga ukuthi iyangijabulisa iManzini Wanderers it's promising but for Manzini Wanderers it's always promising then bashintshe look at how bokhoshi labe bakhona la season labaqetse season yebo bovele ekhaya naye Terreside
needed in the management
seqala lomunye coach so ngicabanga ukuthi le consistency ayikho kakhulu kuManzini Wanderers but having said that the type of football labayikhombisile against Denver Sundowns maybe
khona sitakubona kule season
yes
wow. Beautiful analysis from Dlamini. Of course, penalties were taken on the day. Once again, it's everyone's chance, and Sundowns had the better share of the day. Now, listening to some of the interviews and reactions from both sides, including also the Nazarene Compassionate Mission.
Violence of any nature is not allowed. God is love. I mean, He gave us His only Son to show us love. So what's the purpose of indulging in that GBV? We don't need such in society, and this is going to save. It's a very good message for everyone. So I really applaud the organizers for the tournament. So I think should carry on.
Ngicabanga umlayito lomkhulu lomcoka it has to be men who take the initiative. It is men because it is not men ngabe sikhuluma ngako konke lokho. So I think it lies with men to make a bold decision to stop women abuse.
Kuthi bantu basenhlangano bavumelana nako lesikusho ukuthi no to gender based violence. Bavumelana nemicondvo lesinawo nathi silive ukuthi amane kuphele hayi ukuthi kunciphe kuphele ludlame lwasemakhaya siyetfuka ngetinombolo and siyetfuka nekuthi ishiselwe nayo netinombolo letimbi kakhulu netindzaba telidlame lasemakhaya.
Beautiful message from the Nazarene Compassionate Mission, and alongside with other things that were driving the tournament, GBV, gender-based violence. But the two teams at hand, they got a chance. They were from Bible Society Cup. Now that's another tournament. It means a lot for them going to the upcoming season. Now, moving abroad a bit, we have a team in the Republic of South Africa in the ongoing regional qualifiers of the Women Total CAF Champions League. Young Buffaloes. Master would see we have a player like Tseriwe Nkambule, lo Shaima Goli, that figure 80, 70 something.
Yeah.
You go to regional qualifiers, then there is no goal. Then what's happening with the team? Remember, when this team left, we had confidence. We thought we could see for the first time, Singazama would at least we display performance of the highest level. What happened to you, Ubonein?
Fabrice, remember ukuthi Young Buffaloes njengoba ukhuluma ukuthi celiwe uNkambule shaye around 76 goals alone ku season lephelile. In fact, this Young Buffaloes ladies team ayika concede goal the whole season lephelile. So ngicabanga ukuthi Mathemba bekasetulu kakhulu, and besides ke ukuthi badlala kahle banema players, international players from Mozambique. I remember sibukela one of their games, Malkens Country Club. We said, oh, okay, this team kancane iyakhona, their goalkeeper ukhonile recover, because you remember Kosafa lephelile ukuthi that performance kusithebe akazange adlala kahle, and wathola ma comments langasiko kahle, but wakhona kubuya ku league wa recover, but against Green Buffaloes yase Zambia ngicabanga ukuthi I feel like abakatholi enough practice match.
But they took the men's coach, Sabelo Mnisi, maybe to emphasize the importance of the assignment. You could see they also went with, apart from Fisi Wetlope, they also went with the same men coach, Sabelo Mnisi. Maybe should that add an emphasis, Master would see they needed to win this game? Or like you said, maybe they needed a bit of international friendlies or local friendly games.
But my friendly games Fabrice ukuthi bahambe bayodlala ngaphandle, because these mistakes I was watching the highlights. These mistakes uyabona ukuthi technically
That's of contrast.
No, technically cishe sinayo le bhola, but tactically silekisha kakhulu. I feel like the technical bench, the players kumele ukuthi ahlangabetane abesemkhathini athi ukuthi ba understand ukuthi nyalo kudlalwa yipi tournament, because look at that. I'm talking about tactics. You cannot kwathi kuqala ibhola ekhathe 18 nibe ndlala ne team lenda i-high pressing anikwati kwenda le leyo. Those are tactics.
Master, this Green Buffaloes from Zambia has got 6 players from the national team. I think we've got more than 8 in these Young Buffaloes.
Yes.
So somehow singasho ukuthi Zambia na Eswatini, and this is the reflection of the results. Quick one.
Yes, for President Kabanti, Young Buffaloes inama players inqumbi ku national team sithebe samhlekazi nayo Green Buffaloes on the other side ngicabanga banema players njoba social ukuthi over 5 ama players like national team yakhona eZambia. So ngicabanga better experience because some of them bebaku AFCON yabo bomake eMorocco. So uyabona ukuthi and ba World Cup World Cup eminyakeni lotako letaba se-Australia, New Zealand. So ngicabanga ukuthi they are on form. They are one of my best teams la khona ku Kusafa region at the moment, behind yona ibanyana or behind Imamelodi Sundowns, because Imamelodi Sundowns they are the defending champions early tournament.
All right, quick one. These Green Buffaloes, of course, they were there last year when it was Manzini Wanderers ladies team, and they were defeated by Mamelodi Sundowns, the eventual winner of the Champions League, in the semi-final. So they play tomorrow on Tuesday against Olympique de Morini. And if they win, Master, they have 6 points, and they don't have anything to play for, only for the bronze medal. But I think the exposure, Master, just being there, it means a lot for the players.
It means a lot for the players, more especially isithebe naso sitawuhamba sodlala iKosafa. So ngicabanga ukuthi some of ema players sikhuluma ngabo boceliwe laba in the team. But ke Fabrice
ngicabanga height master noma
yeah
bonozindi master ungasitshela ushawi height ushawi calculation yini lemshayela.
Okay Fabrice la uyabona ukuthi if a goalkeeper ibhola iqhamuka khashana ibathi nengileti imvula icabanga ngcondweni yakhe uyabona kumele ngijampe ecala kumele ngiyiphanje kumele ngindeni dibathi nekanzi as a goalkeeper uya decide ukuthi oh okay nayi iyachamuka naseyichamuka sengiyajumpa ngiyathatha step sami ngiyayiphanja le bhola iyahamba but ngicabanga ukuthi dinengileti imvula leti fikile la kuye engcondweni but she's a very strong she has a very strong character. I know her. I interviewed her a couple of months ago ngimbuta ukuthi urecover kanjani washo ukuthi ema critics ayena kathatha as criticism.
All right.
Constructive criticism.
In the interest of time, of course, we get more discussion of this team having lost 4-0. Statistics, goals, shots on targets. And they have a second game against Olympic de Morin on Thursday. Mas, I think we have more analysis and also to give the viewers the chances to say, have they really done a good job or anything. Otherwise, we have to just give this remaining 30 or 35 minutes to the viewer just to cross over to Birmingham City in England, where there is the official closure of the 2022 Commonwealth Games. Master, quick one, we had a team swimming, we had a team cycling. Yesterday they competed as well. They didn't do well. We had a team in athletics. But for you, what was the highlight? I know the massive comprehensive analysis will be on Thursday, but to you, what was the highlight for Team Eswatini?
I promised Emmanuel viewers last week ukuthi ngidane detailed analysis. In fact, I was doing investigation ukuthi some of the players and some of the fastest players basele la khaya. So ngicabanga ukuthi full analysis isitayithola on Thursday. Yes, some of our athletes sibusiso ufikile kuma finals, some of our athletes aphuma ekuqaleni. So ngicabanga ukuthi kube ma mixed reactions ma Commonwealth Games. Some are happy, some are not happy, but otherwise well done sibusiso ngakufika kuma finals awo ema Commonwealth Games. Nyalo sesibuka ema Olympics letako.
All right, there you have it. Thank you very much, Dlamini, for your time. You are here on Thursday. We want more analysis on everything that has happened within the course of the midweek. Otherwise, the crossing over, of course, to Birmingham, we have a Team Eswatini there. We have seen the performance, the official, a closure of the 2022 Birmingham Games. Otherwise, until we meet again on Thursday, this is the Libhola Eswatini team. This is the entire sports crew. We do say, Siltara Gamunanzi.